Good morning, good day. This is Cormac, your friendly neighborhood health coach. Today is the second day of the 30-day raw vegan challenge. So far, so good. Yesterday was pretty much a success. Today, I'm starting out with a glass of lemon water, as I did yesterday. I'll probably be doing this most days. Anyway, so this is the second day of the 30-day raw vegan challenge. All right, so I'm embarking on this journey uh, because, well, many reasons. One, because I've been wanting to do this a long time, something I've wanted to experiment with. I'm an experimental person. I like to try different things out in life and see what works, especially in the health and wellness industry. So I have many years of experience as a cook. I'm a certified holistic health coach. I have 20 years as a licensed massage therapist and a yoga instructor. So I do have some credentials in the field. I'm not the smartest or necessarily the best, but I think I know my stuff in the fields I mentioned. So anyway, so the 30-day raw vegan challenge, I wanted to do this as sort of a reset. It's not something I'm going to do for the rest of my life, just 30 days for now. Maybe I'll, every once in a while, I'll do a 30-day challenge here and there. But I wanted to do this because I found my eating habits were getting a little out of control. I mean, I was still remaining vegan, but I was just starting to eat more chips, a lot of chips, and just kind of keep it basic, a lot of bread. And it was pretty much, I was just getting into bad habits, bread and salty foods and stuff like that. So it just struck me it's about time to do this. And I'm also embarking on this YouTube channel journey, and I thought it would be a great idea to document it. So anyway, hang with me for the next 30 days, or rather 28 days after this, and see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm sure there will be some challenges and some, I won't say mistakes, but I won't necessarily be perfect in it. So the 30-day raw vegan challenge is going great so far. I'm giving up coffee. I love beer, honestly. Giving up the beer, the coffee, all cooked foods, of course, sugars and anything that's not cooked, really. And that's raw vegan. Okay, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes. I'll be soaking nuts and seeds to activate the enzymes and all the good nutrients in them. So let me see. I have some notes. Let's say. All right. Yesterday, what did I eat? Yesterday, I started out with a glass of lemon water. So for breakfast yesterday, I had a smoothie, one frozen banana, 6 ounces of coconut water, 2 dates, and 4 tablespoons of shelled hemp seeds, and 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Okay, so there's a lot of protein packed in the hemp and some in the chia seed. Pardon the noise over here. Anyway, so that's how I started the day, a smoothie. That was very satisfying. And then I took my son to a local indoor play space, and I packed 5 apples from our apple tree right here. And I ate those on our way. And that actually was very satisfying. And that held me over until dinner time. Okay, now here is where I cheated, all right. I've been wanting to make a vegan tuna for a while now. I've never made it. And I had a recipe in mind, and I thought, man, what a waste. It's going to be another month before I can try this recipe. And so I decided, well, I have a couple cans of chickpeas in the cupboard. Why don't I just use those up, and the rest of the meal, my dinner, will be raw. And that's what I did. And it turned out delicious, and my wife loved it, who is not a strict vegan, but she gave it the approval, and actually loves tuna, regular tuna itself, but found this quite satisfying and delicious. So then, yeah, so I had the tuna. I made some tuna with mashed the chickpeas, 2 cans of chickpeas. So here's the recipe. 2 cans of chickpeas, maybe about start with a half teaspoon of salt and then increase as you go according to taste. 2 cans of mashed chickpeas. I added about probably 4 tablespoons of olive oil, half teaspoon of pepper, half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and maybe a tablespoon of capers. Yes. Oh, and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It was delicious. And then I wrapped them in some romaine lettuce leaves. And it really came out good and satisfying. So there's a tip for you. Next time what I'll try is a chickpea dish with sprouted chickpeas, soaked and sprouted chickpeas. And we'll see how that comes out. Same recipe, but just with the actual raw chickpea. Because I'm sure that the chickpeas in the cans are cooked. So I cheated yesterday. So I got about 80% raw vegan on the first day. All right, so there's my admission. And that was my dinner. Brushed my teeth, and that was it for the night. All right. So now this morning, I'm starting out with a glass of water with lemon juice. And after this, maybe I'll start with a smoothie, more or less the same as yesterday. More apples. I'll probably stay consistent. What I'll try to do maybe is like each week will probably the diet for that day will probably be very similar throughout the week. And then I'll experiment with each week and change it up a bit. And in the last week, I'll probably try a master cleanse fast. We'll see. That's usually 10 days. Maybe I'll do 1 day, 3 days, 7 days. We'll see. So what else? Any other notes? Well, the vegan diet is well known to lower the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers and obesity. So this is the National Institute of Health. Their findings, their studies have shown that. However, just as well, there are challenges and risks with the vegan diet. There can be B12 deficiency as well as calcium and vitamin D deficiencies. So that's something we may have to supplement. Or just look for foods that have high amounts of those in them. Now, me personally, I've had a few blood tests taken to check on my nutrient levels, and they actually were in pretty good range. My B12 was within normal range. It was on the lower side of healthy range, but at least it was in healthy range. So I probably should supplement somewhat, as well as with the calcium and vitamin D. My cholesterol tends to be low, very low actually, kind of unusually low, and I'm not sure what to do about that, or if that's anything I need to address. Or do I need to increase my cholesterol? I'm going to look into that. My blood pressure is very low too, so I'm not unhealthily low, but it's surprisingly low. So I have my own personal challenges and health issues, but nothing major really. My only major health issues are what I just mentioned, maybe some deficiencies in vitamins and nutrients, as well as natural aging and vision diminishment and hearing loss, which is kind of hereditary. But other than that, I am a very healthy 56-year-old. I feel like I have all the vigor I need, and I'm a father. I can, hang with my 5-year-old and, have, not always though, he does tire me out. This kid is really chock full of energy. So I don't want to ramble on too much longer. Let me check my notes. Blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling good, pretty good mentally today, physically, pretty light and fresh. So that's a good thing. I do have some insomnia, a bit of insomnia. I think I slept better last night, but there are many factors, a 5-year-old waking up in the middle of the night, needing something, or, So, a lot on my mind, of course, a lot of good stuff on my mind as well. But anyway, so that is it for today. day 2 of the 30-day raw vegan challenge. It's going great so far. Hang in there with me, and we'll see what happens. All right. Take care, folks. All the best.